Hello everyone. So, as many of you know, I am going to Korea. I don't know when this is coming out, and I don't know if it matters, but for me, in the year 2022 to 2023, I'm planning on being in South Korea. I guess it's September 2022 to June, July 2023. We've yet to see if this will happen. I'm having some issues with my visa. That's not the point of this video. The point of this video is I'm going to have to pack up for a year's worth of weather that is vastly different from what I live in now in a suitcase. And one of the things I'd like to bring are sweaters and my big coat. So I'm gonna see how I can get my coat into my suitcase. I have multiple things. I have these packing cubes, but I don't think this is gonna cut it. So I have 4 sort of compressing packing cube-like objects that I'm going to try. 2 of them are kind of like suitcases where they have 2 sets of zippers, and then you put it in here and then you press down and you zip it up again and it presses it flat, which might work for this because it's mostly air. It's one of the puffer jackets, so it's mostly air, so this might work. For things like big sweaters, which I'm planning on bringing one of because time, I have these, which are, let me open this, which are like vacuum bags that you put things in and then take the air out of. This is huge. This is like a vacuum storage bag, which I'm not sure is what I want for pack, but it might work. I might be able to put multiple things in here and then pack it up. The only issue with that being I would need to then be able to, on the other side, do the same thing in order to get back home. It comes with a hand pump, so we're gonna see about that. So I have 2 of these vacuum things and 2 of the zipper things, and we're just gonna see what works, what doesn't work. If I can use some for other items, not just the puffy coat, I should probably get the sweater out as well so I can test it. This is basically the same exact thing. So this one is the suitcase storage, vacuum storage bags. And then this one is the Space Saver vacuum storage bags. Have the exact same hand pump in them, which is good to know. And we have storage bags that look essentially the same, except these ones are blue and those ones are black. So that's good to know. And I also have my vacuum right here, so we can actually test these. The first thing I'm going to try is the zipper compression one. This one is by Gonix, and it has, I hope, other bags inside that are bigger. Okay, this looks like it's the biggest size. Let me put the other 2. So we're going to try to get the coat into here. Oh, it opens up a lot. If I can fold it into this kind of rectangle shape, I might be able to get it. Maybe. Let's see. So on a very basic level, this works. It's good to know. That means I can definitely rely on this. The other bag works basically the same way. So I guess I could try this. This one might, because it's slightly larger in terms of dimensions, it might be able to make it flatter, but overall I think the effect will be the same. Let's try this one now. This one is from Bagale, and it's also you zip it up like a suitcase to try to make it flat. So let's see. We do know that this one will work though, so I'm going to put it in this checks out, because I don't know if you can tell, but this is a lot smaller than the coat. Okay. So this is the Bagale one. I honestly think I prefer the other one. The way that the zipper is sewn into the other one makes it less likely for the fabric of the bag itself to get caught. So I think I like the other one better just on that. I don't know if this will work as well on some other sweaters. So I'm going to pull my sweater down and maybe try in that other bag to see if sweaters can be compressed as easily or if I should move on to trying the vacuum bags. So this is the sweater I'm planning on bringing. It's chunky, it's thick, it doesn't fold up very small, so let's see if one of these bags will help me get it smaller. So kind of like I suspected, with things that don't have air in them to squeeze down, these bags don't really do much apart from containing the item. This is not much smaller than the sweater was when I first put it in here. So I'm going to take the coat out and add it with the sweater and see how the vacuum bags work, both with the vacuum and with the pump that came with them, because I will be needing to use the pump on my way back. So I don't know if this actually makes it smaller. I also think I might have used a bag that was too big. I mean, I'll look through these bags to see if there's one that's smaller, but once again, I don't know how I'm going to be able to get these back. Okay, so all the bags from the Suitcase storage are the same size. I'm gonna see if I can let air back into the bag to begin the process again. Oh, I don't think that allows air in. Well, that's good to know. So I'm going to open it and let that do its thing and see if I have a smaller pack with the Space Saver bundle. So the Space Saver has a large, a medium, and a small, or medium and small. So we're going to try that. See how that works. The small looks like it would be a good size for me for these particular items. So I'm going to try with the small and see how that works with the vacuum, and then open it up if it does work and see how it works with the hand pump. Because for now, I don't think this Suitcase one will work with the hand pump just because the size itself is not going to work for me. So I switched to the medium-sized one. I was having struggles with the small-sized one. I do think that this might be more effective than the zipper one, but it's a lot of a hassle, and the overall finished size is a bit large. I'll have to see. So far, my favorite ones are this one with the zippers from Gonex and this Space Saver one, just because I like the size better, but I still don't know if it's fully worth it. It still seems like it's rather large, and I still don't know if the hand pump works. So now I'm going to open this up and try with the hand pump to see if I can get it to be just as flat. All right, so doing it with the hand pump seemed to have worked. And you know, this might work. If I can fold these in a way where they'll be flat, it would fit nicely this size on the bottom of my suitcase, and then I can build up from there. Whereas this one would be less flat and more take up like a corner of the suitcase because it would be wider. Because I have to remember, this one could only hold one garment, whereas this one is holding two. And if I just pack another sweater, it would be holding three, and it would be flat across. So it works. It's easy to open, easy to close. The hand pump, while effortful, does work. So there is that. I might vacuum on the way there and then have to hand pump the way back. But either way, I think this works. So overall, what I would personally use for packing would be the small or the medium Space Saver bags. If Suitcase comes with a smaller size bag, then that would work just as well because they seem to have the same capabilities. And I personally prefer the Gomex zip-up bags, and I think that I will be using them over the Gale or Bagel. I don't know if that's an I or an L. I really don't. Zip-up bags, just because the way of the zipper design. This one, let me see if I can show you. Because of the way the zipper is sewn in, it is slightly raised above the fabric. So when you zip it up, you're less likely to catch the fabric of the bag in the zipper. This one is sewn in line with the fabric. I don't know if you can see that at all, but it means that the fabric will get caught in the zipper more often. I think you can see it better when they're fully zipped. But do you see how this one, they've tried to make it so it looks like the zipper is in line with the fabric, whereas this one, they've raised it up and it's it's just not part of the fabric. It has the full amount of the zipper fabric. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but the Gomex one seems to work better, at least for me and for my purposes. And this if I can get it flat, would work for my big chunky sweaters, and my coat, which would be great. And then I could take them out of my suitcase and keep them flat until I need them as a separate space saver. So overall, I think both items work. I think the Suoko is more for storage than for packing, whereas some of the space saver ones could be used for packing, and these are 100% for packing. I also like the fact that these have handles, so I could theoretically hang it up somewhere. So that was my trip on experimenting with collapsible and space-saving storage solutions and packing solutions. If you have any suggestions for a year-long trip that you need to fit inside one suitcase, please let me know, because if I ever do this again, I'm probably gonna be changing some things. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!